So today I'm going to shoot another very short video from my home since of course the coronavirus has closed everything down and this continues to be the only Blackboard that I have access to. And I want to talk about something which is probably on many people's minds, and that's exponential growth. I'm going to illustrate the idea of exponential growth with a sort of an old story that you've probably heard before. It's actually a question. Let's suppose that it's January 1st and you just won the lottery. And you get to choose two payouts. Either $1 million right now, that's your payout, $1 million in your hand, or 1 cent today, 2 cents tomorrow, 4 cents the next day, and so on all the way to the end of the month. So you get 1 cent today, and each day you get twice as many cents as you got the day before. Which should you choose? Should you take the $1 million, or should you take 1 cent today, 2 cents tomorrow, 4 cents the next day, and so on? And the somewhat surprising answer is you should take the 1 cent today plan. Now, why is that? Let's take a look at how many cents we're getting. We're starting with 1 cent on the first day, then 2 cents, then 4 cents, then 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024. Now I've run out of space. Okay, that means that in these, I guess this is, let's see, this is the first day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. By the 11th day, you're already getting a payoff of $10.24. And that doesn't seem like much, but that started from 1 cent. So let's look at what's happening here in terms of exponents. This is 2 to the power of 0. This is 2 to the power of 1. 2 squared. Oops. 2 cubed. 2 to the 4. 2 to the 5. 2 to the 6. 2 to the 7. 2 to the 8. 2 to the 9. And to the 10. Make sure that's clear. So the exponents are telling you how many times do you multiply 2 by itself. Anything to the exponent 0 is always 1. That's a sort of convention. So 2 to the 1 is just 2. 2 to the 2 is 2 times 2, which is 4. This is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8, and so on. And what we see is that by the time we've multiplied 2 together with itself 10 times, we're already at a number which is pretty close to 1,000. So we can summarize this here by saying, look, 1,000 is pretty close to 2 to the power of 10. Now, where do we get on January 31st? On January 31st, we get to 2 to the power of 30. That's because it's the 31st day and everything is offset by 1. The first day is 2 to the power of 0. The second day is 2 to the power of 1. So the 31st day is 2 to the power of 30. 2 to the power of 30 is 2 to the power of 10 times 2 to the power of 10 times 2 to the power of 10. It's 2 multiplied by itself 30 times, and I can chunk that into these 3 pieces. But I know that 2 to the power of 10 is actually a little bit more than 1,000. So that means 2 to the power of 10 times 2 to the power of 10 times 2 to the power of 10 is more than 1,000 times 1,000 times 1,000, which is equal to 1 billion. Now granted, that's in pennies, but that still means that on the last day, the amount of pennies that you're getting is the equivalent of $10 million. So this is the power of exponential growth. Doubling and doubling again and doubling again has a cumulative effect, so that by the time you've doubled something 10 times in a row, it's really like, it's pretty close to multiplying it by 1,000.